I'm editing this right now, and if you commented on that one crumb that I had from that croissant that I ate earlier, oh, we've all seen that viral clip where that little girl with no arms does that super powerful stomp, and then the person that is supervising goes to give her a little high five, a little fist bump, a little hand-to-hand action, except she has no hands. Well, what we're going to go over today actually kind of made me feel the exact same emotions as well as a little bit of shock, because this is another body cam video, and if you don't like body cam videos, click off now. Boo! Body cam video. So, here's what happened. Man gets called down to the police station. He comes down willingly because he has no idea what this is about. This is proven. He is not guilty in this situation. And the cop goes, yeah, you've been accused of kicking down a door, busting into a house, yada yada. Seems like we're going to have to arrest you. Here's the kicker, though. He's a paraplegic, but we're going to take it from the beginning and go to the reason that this is even an issue, to who called the police to report this to start the investigation.
So what happened?
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out. Tried to get the keys from my hand of my truck.
As you could see, Crackhead Karen, the most reputable source on the planet, made a police report stating that this man, she pointed him out. She was shown a picture of him and pointed him out, was the guy that kicked down her door and ran away.
She said I kicked in the door.
And why is that a problem?
Because I'm in a wheelchair. And have been for 25 years.
Anyways, we're going to get into the interaction that the actual cop and man had when he was called down to the station, and obviously he showed up because he didn't do anything wrong.
At this moment, I will have to place you under arrest. Do you have any weapons, anything sharp on you, anything of that nature?
No. Can I pee and stuff?
You'll be able to pee. I'm gonna take you right downstairs. You're not even going anywhere.
This is crazy to me.
What kind of car do you have?
My Hyundai.
That gray Hyundai Sonata?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So, do me a favor, put your hands out. Unfortunately, it is. Put your hands out.
I don't know if this cop thought that this was a big, I've gotten you, you fool. Paraplegic people can't drive. Impossible.
Is this a joke? My wife?
You get a phone call when you get downstairs. Do me a favor, lift your hands up. Above your head, please.
I don't have muscle control.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not
Put on the other side.
I literally can't. I don't have muscle control. I'm not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So, as you can see, as he falls out of his chair because he can't balance his weight as he has his hands cuffed and shifted, he's also talking to the person that's been watching this whole time, and he tells him that he's talking about his wife. I'm assuming that maybe even his wife drove him here. Maybe he doesn't have the expensive gear in his car. Either way, it's unbelievable that the cop didn't think that that was an option. And after this guy falls out of his wheelchair, he just lets him sit there like a fish out of water for 10, 15, 20 seconds, not asking him if he's okay or needs help, until his officer friends arrive and see what's happening and go, "What the fuck? Let's help him up. What's wrong with you?"
Can I get out of my wheelchair?
Yeah, let's help him out. I was waiting for the paramedics to come there right next door. So
all he had to do was ask if he wanted help up, if it would be okay, and if he would give him permission to help him up. There's a reason you guys wear a freaking body cam. But beyond that, I kind of underestimated it. He wasn't on the floor for 15 seconds. If that was a fish, that fish would be dead. He was on the floor for...
What's the warrant for? Ag assault.
I broke into somebody's house.
Felony trespass, ag assault.
How long ago?
June 19th. June 19th, 15th, 9th, one of those.
How long
days.
you been paralyzed?
25 years.
Okay. Make a phone call.
Can you see, as soon as he starts explaining the situation, this officer smells the bullshit. It's as if somebody took a fresh diaper and just squeezed its essence under that guy's nose, because he could tell something was not right. Something was stanky up in here.
Wife said he got shot at 19. He's been paralyzed since then. Needs to do some backdrop.
So I was like, man, I don't know if this is true or not, and I can't ascertain that right now.
So, might need to call the district attorney's office. Because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in. He didn't kick it in. Because I'm looking at his legs. I got a couple of relatives that are quadriplegics. That what we see with his lower extremities ain't for play.
Okay.
That's legit.
If we look at the video,
Henson says her ex-boyfriend
He kicked in the door.
you saw that, right? She said he kicked in the door, which I don't want to not have faith in the paraplegic and say that there's things they can't do, but I don't think he kicked in the door, and I don't think that's going to be a hot take to make. What did he do, a Joe from Family Guy, and just fling his foot around and bash down the goddamn door? They decided that they needed more help. A trained professional, you would say. Their lieutenant is who they went to, and he's just as dumb as the first guy.
I'm stepping in, helping out a little bit. They got a quadriplegic guy up there.
I just told him about that.
Oh, he already got the rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny watch.
Yeah, but how could he?
And I just want to put it out there. He flopped out the wheelchair. I was like, "Can you raise your hands?" Because I'm trying to, pat him down, make sure he doesn't have anything. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it, but I got him by the tip of my fingers, and he just.
It's a ruse, man.
So
I mean, it's an obvious attempt to not to go to jail. So
Yeah. But he is fucked up from the waist below.
Now, I understand what the cop is saying. If you watch the video, you're probably thinking, hey, he did flail a bit. But put yourself in the position of someone who doesn't have control of their legs, can only particularly balance themselves through the top here, like no control from below the waist, your thighs, your ass cheeks, your booty hole possibly, depending on how bad it is. There's different levels, but this man was from the waist down. So we have to assume that he didn't have control of any muscles underneath the waist, including the ones that you would use, like your ass muscles, to stay in place. So as soon as he started to get lifted up, he reacted in the way that someone who felt threatened would. They maybe jumped a little bit. They were like, oh crap, this isn't happening. I can't believe it. Like, I told him I'm paraplegic. Why are you touching me and doing this? And probably because of the fact that he had handcuffs on, the arms yanked in a direction, even more weight was shifted, and he fell.
that is pretty. After actually seeing him, I agree. But then again, like I said, I don't know what happened between 9 months ago from now, and I don't know how much muscle mass you lose from not using your legs. So I don't know if
that's for the court to decide.
Yeah. Wife said he's been paralyzed for 19 years. So. Okay.
I mean, just get ready to declare him.
Yeah.
He didn't show a modicum of shit giving. If it was shit giving day, you wouldn't get any shit from this man.
And like I said, hopefully it sees that I was, when I tell you, sorry, my bad, LT, when I tell you I was barely touching him, and then and I'm like, bro, he just flopped out this damn chair.
Okay.
So I'm like, and he's like, oh, I have no muscles, but you're holding yourself up by your arms. On top of that, how did you get from your car across the street to in here? That means you have some type of muscle mass to will yourself in here.
Yeah, you got that much.
The stupid stank this cop is emanating might actually be a viral disease because it's affecting the other cop now, and he's just going along with what he's saying. Of course he's right. Like, he's going to use his upper body for everything he has to do in his life where he can't use his lower body, like getting out of his chair, adjusting himself, keeping himself straight. I can't even imagine what goes in to having the life of a paraplegic, because I'm fortunate enough that that's not my situation. It's almost like when Quagmire finally discovered porn and then he finally showed up outside of his house and his right arm was massive, but his left arm was almost nowhere to be seen because it just wasn't getting used. I don't know much about lawsuits. I don't even know if this guy has a case, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does try to sue at least the woman that made that report, because this was clearly a disturbance. I wouldn't be surprised if he even tried to sue the police station because it was embarrassing. This whole situation could have been avoided with just doing a little bit of looking into things. He showed up willingly. It's not like he was doing anything aggressive, and it's not like the police officer did anything that could be technically seen as an aggressive move. But at the same time, the way that it was responded to, the way that when he talked to the lieutenant, he kind of went, yeah, see, he flailed his arms, he went ooga booga and fell out of the chair, it's totally a ruse, until the other officer again reiterated that guy's a paraplegic, and he had to double back and be like, yeah, no, after, food, yeah, no, he is. It's just a wild situation, and I guess I just wanted to share that with you guys.